Wesley, Sam, the game finished in a draw. It looked quite peaceful after the queen's exchange. How did you estimate this ending?
Yeah, well, first of all, Sam plays main openings, and Grunfeld is one of his best openings. Well, went for this line, but probably not much for White. I didn't expect Rook A5. I thought White has a little something, but maybe the way I played was just too slow. After Bishop F3, Sam found this very nice idea, sacrificing pawn G5, after which Black is totally fine, and I had to be a bit careful. So maybe I could improve somewhere. But in any case, I think the game was very close to equal for the most part. Maybe some F3 idea somewhere, or delayed castling, I'm not sure.
You spent quite a lot of time on Bishop F3 move. What alternatives you were thinking about?
Yeah, well, first of all, there's F3. And also before, I wasn't sure which rook to put on C1. The thing is, Black's threatening knight H5, so I have to do something against it. But I was considering F3, and then maybe Black has some knight H5, and then I don't know, knight takes C6, BC6, bishop D6 or something. But I thought maybe some lines Black would sacrifice a piece with C5. I wasn't very sure of this position, but yeah, also maybe instead of rook C1, maybe A3 at some point, and then bishop F3, so that my pawn A2 is defended. But it's hard to say exactly.
Were you surprised with this G5 move?
No, it's it's a very good idea. Of course, it requires some courage to sacrifice a pawn, but Sam calculated very well.
Okay, so now your comments, please. Were you satisfied with the opening stage?
No, I definitely think I ended up worse in this endgame. I somehow forgot to check this bishop f4, queen b6, queen b3, and I probably reacted poorly. And when I played rook a5, I sort of thought with these double b pawns, I'm just slightly worse in the long term, so I should be looking for very active play. But at some point, I just really didn't like my position. I think bishop f3 from Wesley was very careless, and then after g5, Black is absolutely fine. And I felt like I'm playing the Grunfeld again because I had actual counterplay all of a sudden. But if he plays f3 there, I was very worried that Black is maybe even seriously worse. It's not that hard to imagine White just sort of organizing the pieces right, and my rook's ending up stupid on the a file, and my bishop is always in danger. So, f3, and I wasn't sure. I was struggling to find something I liked there. But yeah, once g5 came, once bishop f3 and g5 came, I was totally satisfied. And at the end, when I played bishop takes c3, which basically just forces a draw, I was already thinking if I could continue the game. I was looking at a lot of different ways, but I didn't find anything I was happy with. And there were some things I thought were unclear, but maybe on another day, in another tournament situation, I could have tried. But given present state, I think draw with Black, especially in a game where I felt like I was really worse, is totally fine.
Did you have a chance also to see the other game?
I should have known what Sam was thinking and played f3. But yeah, but I kind of have to go for one of those moves there because you have knight h5 otherwise.
Okay, but you can also move the rook somewhere. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, no, I think that White was just better there. I think Wesley played it right with this rook ac1, and also a3 was legal there after.
Oh, okay.
A3 was also not so stupid. So yeah.
When the commentators were checking your game, they also noticed that if you play f3 and e4, then the bishop on g2 might be a little bit blocked, or F3, it's not a problem.
Yeah, f3. Yeah, I think Black has to play knight h5. Black can also play knight e5, bishop e5, and g5. But maybe you're slightly worse.
Knight e5 d5 wins, no?
Knight e5 d5?
I thought this just this game over.
Why knight h5?
Can't we go I thought g4 was good, but...
Oh, knight f4, e4.
G4 and rook d1, and then there will be rook bishop on a6, and then b4, b5.
So, oh, maybe, yeah.
So yeah. I saw some lines like that.
Yeah. I see complex, yeah, but I have to try to make use of some positions, whatever I get. But it's very hard to win this tournament.
Yeah, but so far it's not over. And how is it going? Have you checked the other game from your pool?
It's hard to say with an engine. I thought Maxim was better, but Sam doesn't think so. It
just looks messy. I think anything could happen. It's a 3-result game. So
yeah, I just know that knight f3 is coming. But yeah, Alexander's playing well. It's hard to. But they're getting close to the time scramble, so things can happen.
If Maxim wins, then all of us are on 50%, so that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. So it's gonna be interesting.
4-player tiebreak at the end.
But I think also in other groups, people are finding it hard to win. Like Levon has +1, right? And Nikita +1. And also Linear has +1. So it's not like anyone's dominating. Yeah, like it's a lot of draws in this tournament.
But hopefully more fun. Okay, thank you very much. It's going to be interesting. Thank you.